Alright everyone, what's up? It's been a while. So last Sunday went and looked at a motorcycle. That's why I wasn't live, and then I had the following Monday off. That Monday it was just one of those. I was just too tired to do anything, so I didn't go live. But I've been thinking we're gonna possibly after this season we may call it, and instead of doing the superstar mode, we may go to a different mode on here, or I may just end it all together and occasionally do Madden on stream, because there's other games that I have that I would like to stream, and maybe starting next couple weeks or so, I may be doing some GTA RP live streams for the server that I'm in. We just created the server, so that'll be a little different. But it should be interesting. I could call to hang out and play Madden, but you also got a text from Trent McDuffie asking you to join him and a couple of friends going out tonight. Let's go. Oh, I'm playing Patriots. We're 9-3. We cannot let the Patriots get a win. They're definitely not number 1 seed in the AFC at all.
EA Sports coverage of the
Like
National
the
Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the New England Patriots. On the KC sideline, a familiar face, Andy Reid. His guys holding their own, 6-2 over their last 8. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go.
That's one way to start.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
First down. It's a gain of 20.
Now Evans.
First down, Kansas City.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Turned back across his body. Picked up by Malachi Starks. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks.
That's bad. Very, very bad.
Try to forget what happened on the previous drive. He threw that interception. Sigh of relief, though. It didn't lead to anything, just the punt. Now they've got the football back here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And got his man complete. They're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 36 yards on the play. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's Evans. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 30. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Evans will look to throw it. From the left side, it's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's good for 28 yards.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
2nd and goal at the Patriots' 6-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Xavier Worthy, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the interception on the opening drive, but bounced back to throw a touchdown last time out. And he'll look to build on that as they start 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
Still 1st down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
The coverage by Devon Clark.
Here's Evans. Off play action. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well of time there. And now 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3 and out.
And now here comes Kansas City. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Here's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Evans. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Looking for Murphy, and he finds him complete. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. The Chiefs hit 9-3 here on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Wide open receiver, complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 14. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw again. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
And a big dose of truth. If you don't know me, yeah, well, it's nice to meet you. I'm red, white, and blue. And I know someday
It's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Evans. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from taking the lead. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 2nd of this first half, as he'll try again on 1st down here. Throwing to start the drive. Evans. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. If you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. He has really thrown the ball well here this first half. You see the numbers, up over 200 passing yards already.
16 yards. 1st down, Chiefs.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
6 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught by Rice for a Chiefs touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He does have the 1 interception, Charles, but I think that's been more than offset by the 3 first-half touchdown passes.
I would agree with you. There is a blemish, but when you've thrown 3 touchdown passes to try and erase it, that's a little bit better than the ratio that all NFL coaches are seeking from their quarterbacks, and he's giving it to them.
They'll take the 3-1
every single time.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. 2nd down and goal. Evans. He's got it. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Off the play fake. Evans. He'll try to pick it up. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Chiefs had 6 to their lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it.
Sitting there with his camera, living out of Kansas, he's a man.
Got the 3 touchdown passes through the air. Last drive showed off a little bit of that versatility, ran one in, and so 4 total touchdowns for him here as they start out 1st and 10 on this drive. They go play action here on 1st down.
Let's go. That's a touchdown.
Complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. 70 yards. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be new.
The Chiefs offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Now Evans, following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. And caught, it's Rice. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 35.
That's good. for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 49.
Well, my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
13 yards on the play. That's another Kansas City
Evans now off the play fake. This throw caught over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now.
Kansas City Chiefs.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Under pressure, down he goes.
They got sacked.
Sacked at the 10. A big loss there of about 7 yards on first and goal, so now it's second down. Back to throw. Evans. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And nobody in the stadium feels better than he does right now. Just a slew of touchdown passes. He's been spectacular.
And you and I both know this is a team game, one of the best team games that's out there. But right now, I've forgotten what the scoreboard even says. Just watching what he's doing, that's been mesmerizing. And a whole lot of fun to watch.
He's hoping to keep it going here in the third quarter. Open man right side is Rice. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Off the bootleg. Evans. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. To throw on second and 10. Evans. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Play action. Evans. That is incomplete.
I had a feeling that wasn't going to get complete,
Oftentimes when
but
you're losing the game and the team's still throwing.
hold on.
Some folks always making more money than they say, but man, don't mind. Man, don't mind. Subway, some folks take the bus, some folks walk, 'cause they're too poor to pay, but man, don't mind.
This kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that income.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's third down. Looking to throw. Evans. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
Goddamn.
A gain of 18 on the play.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
Over the middle, that's caught by Levis. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be second down.
Brings in second and 3.
Back to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Xavier Worthy, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Chiefs go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the fourth quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if we can drive the bus here again on this drive. Looking to throw again on second down. Evans. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake. Evans. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Sometimes I'm afraid.
First down.
Sometimes I'm
A
not.
gain of 26 yards.
Evans, off play action. Touchdown.
Hold on.
Rashee Rice with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they've built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
All right.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 18-yard line.
Back to throw. Evans. Working middle. He finds Rose.
Oh, yeah.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Jalen Royals from 17 yards out. And the Chiefs are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because, as you noted, this is
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
That'll be caught by Rice. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 25 yards that time. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Escapes the defender. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 22 yards there, a first down. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Jalen Royals, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the fourth. Well, obviously, Charles, no more points were needed, but some teams just can't resist the urge to keep adding on, and they did just that here in the fourth quarter.
And we've certainly been on the call to see many teams do exactly that over the years, Brandon. Some to even more impressive degrees. In the end, it always comes back to there's still a defense out there, and it's still a game of NFL football. So if you don't like what's happening, it's up to you to get them stopped.
So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game is lopsided.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
Throwing on second and long. Evans got his man complete over the middle. That's Murphy. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Now a second and 2. Looking to throw. Evans. And this is incomplete. Charles, are still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Chiefs, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Back to throw now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago. Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Back to throw. Evans. He'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way, and plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short. Looking to throw. Evans.
Oh, yeah.
That is caught.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas City. Jalen Royals finishing strong with 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Chiefs have opened the lead up to 60. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself, no reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
And the Chiefs offense ready to go again. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. This has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this
gonna
were a
run the ball.
movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game well decided a long time ago.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down.
Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Wilkerson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. New England on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw is Evans from the gun on 3rd down. And he's got this down to the 35. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the fourth.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Wilkerson. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Marte Mapu, and the Pats are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, Doug. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. New England trying to get a place on offense. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
So for the Chiefs, it's a
We win. Weekly activity. One of your teammates do a little bit of shade at the coaching staff on social media. Do you step out to defend your coach, or just let it ride? Actually, I want to check something. Let's upgrade if we can. Go to abilities. Alright. Oh, we're the #1 seed now in the AFC. Holy shit. Playoff picture? Oh, damn, boy. Damn, son. Damn, son. Oh, the Falcons. Oh, bro. My old team. My team from last year in here is the 5th seed in the NFC. Let's hope they can fucking make it to the Super Bowl and I can have my new team versus my old team. If they do, bro, that'll be a Super Bowl made in heaven.
Today's sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the LA Chargers. On the visiting sideline, there's Chiefs head man Andy Reid. His guys took full advantage, he said, of the late season bye. They are rested, ready for the stretch run to close out the regular season. Across from him, Charger head coach. KC's offense ready to take over.
Let's go.
Here's Evans off the bootleg. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards. Now Evans off the play fake. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Murphy. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great play there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Chiefs go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead.
Let's go.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10.
Decent seconds.
Throwing to start the drive. Evans. That one caught by Rice. And they'll get him down up past the 15.
A gain of 14. And a 1st down, Chiefs.
So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Operating from the gun. Evans. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
The 26-yard line.
Back to throw. Evans. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st down, Kansas City.
Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws that quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes two to tango. The Chiefs had 10-3 on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Now Evans. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Here's Evans. Now he's going to step up and run. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Off play action. Evans. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking.
That's bad.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's thrown a couple of touchdown passes already in this first quarter and now looking for more as his guys begin 1st and 10. Evans will look to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, 51 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Chiefs offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. Evans now off the bootleg. Wide open receiver complete. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy with touchdown number 29. Too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Chiefs take a 3-touchdown lead. Visitors offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits.
Play action slot cross. Because why not?
Evans off play action. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Back to throw is Evans. Off the play fake. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Chiefs.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Looking to throw. Evans. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Evans. He finds his man complete. It's Murphy. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 23. A gain there of 21 yards.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys. It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
And that is incomplete.
Intended for Rasheed Rice. Incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
That sucks.
Again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why, looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Looking to throw. Evans. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Evans. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 16.
A gain of 22 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
They'll look to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal, Kansas City.
Back to throw. Evans. This is caught. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 1-yard line.
Looking to throw.
Right there.
Evans. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
Damn.
Multiple players combined for their team.
Okay then.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Oh yeah.
That's caught inside the 35.
He's gone.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rashee Rice with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game.
He's gone.
And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Off the play fake. Evans. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off play action. Evans. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll go with a keeper. And he will have the Chiefs first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Now this time he'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And 10 yards to go.
Here's Evans from the gun on 3rd down. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Oh, yeah.
Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
To number 1, Xavier Worthy. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Back to throw. Evans. That is caught by Rice for a Chiefs touchdown.
To Rashee Rice.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to add on to that lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it.
Let's
Pick
go.
a play, any play. They're
And out come the Chiefs now. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They could definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
He finds his man complete. That's Rice. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Chiefs.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Looking to throw. Evans. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down. And that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A big play there for KC. 42 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Chiefs touchdown.
Kansas City.
From 21 yards away. And the Chiefs extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
Because dun, dun, dun.
Now this Chiefs offense gets set to go again. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this fourth quarter.
You know what? Halfback stretch, because why not?
They'll start this drive out on the ground to about the 33-yard line. So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Kansas City.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up four fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. Now a tip of the cap to the man under center, Charles. He just went over 400 yards passing in this ball game. He's got the touchdown passes to boot, taking pretty good care of the ball. Just all around a really solid performance.
Yeah, just check, and check, right? Because he certainly showed he was worthy of the trust that his team put in him. A handful of touchdowns to his credit thus far. Now he's just crossing off yardage milestones and win or lose. His name has to be in serious discussion for player of the game. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Evans to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth. Well, Charles, they had the comfortable lead, and now it's even more comfortable. Another score here in the fourth quarter to grow that lead.
But I think your initial reaction is surprise when you see a team piling it on this late in the blowout. But there are plenty of coaches who also think that if you pull up completely and stop trying to play the game, it shows disrespect to their opponent. So
and now here comes Kansas City. And it's looking all the more likely that a fifth straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10.
All right.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Good drag verticals.
Back to throw. Evans. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier. He wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do. They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides,
We win
visited
because
and with frequency.
we're that good.
Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Kansas City, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3 on the year.
Just the media.
The Chiefs game is over, but his work isn't done yet. There are a lot of players and groups people have questions about, but this week, he's the only one who gets to answer.
For the game, Tarheb still said he was going to shut you down today. Any comment on what it... trash talk. 11-3. I don't care about offensive player of the week anymore. Let's see the playoff picture. Oh, the what? Oh, they're the number 1 seed now. What? They're from the 5th to the number 1 seed? Holy shit. This could be interesting. So, Broncos need to lose a game and the Chargers need to win a game. Raiders are never making the fucking playoffs. So if I wanted both the Broncos and the Chargers in there, that'd be kind of hard. But for that to happen, if I'm not mistaken, let's see. Let's see. So we already have 1, 2, 3, 4. We need the number 16 to lose. We need the Bengals to lose and the Chargers to win. Who do the Chargers play? Chargers versus the Colts? Oh, bro, the Chargers should be able to win that. Who did the Bengals play? I didn't check that. Bengals playing the Texans. Fuck. So the Bengals are probably gonna win. Chargers probably gonna win. Broncos. All right.
It is one of the most intimidating environments in all of sports.
All right, we got this.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over.
Play action boot left.
They go play action here on first down. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
A gain of 10 yards. And a Kansas City
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
For Xavier Worthy. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
That's bullshit.
Williams make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Play action. U corner flood.
Now Evans. Off play action.
Oh yeah, touchdown.
And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal. As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already for just the first quarter of play. Evans now off the play fake. And his throw here's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Wilkerson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun. Evans. Hard throw, incomplete.
Intended for Xavier Worthy. Incomplete. Results in a...
And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Evans throwing to start the drive. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 12-yard line.
Looking to throw. Evans. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Bullshit.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Gain of 15 yards. That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Back to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes. Mykel Williams. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Now at the first quarter, he's putting together out wide. Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200 plus right now.
It's fourth.
Out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes, but right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. Back to throw is Evans. Off play action. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Back to throw. Evans. Yeah, this pass broken up.
What the fuck is going on?
Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's now fourth down.
So now out comes this offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once more.
Flash and roll that.
Here's Evans off the bootleg. Blitz coming and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Brings up second and 17 at the 14-yard line.
Another try after the first down sack. Evans. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
At the 48-yard line.
Looking to throw. Evans. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Kansas City Chiefs.
And now at this point in the first half, you've got to realize as an offense, you're not going to get it all back in one fell swoop. This is going to be about sustained drives and making sure you finish with points. And that's a good throw there for a first down.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. That is caught. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their squad that they look to as drive stoppers, guys who can make big plays, interceptions, not get free. In this case, they didn't need.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure that his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Evans. Over the middle, complete. It's Rice. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Off play action. Evans. Rifles one. It's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
This isn't good.
The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 30.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Evans. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. His throw incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
He's brought down, and remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So halftime straight ahead. Well, we're in the last.
Bro, it wouldn't let me do anything.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. the play fake. Evans. And he finds a man in the crossing route. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Okay.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Chiefs have retaken a third-quarter lead. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's up in it after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he will have a Chiefs first down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Evans. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Looking to throw, Evans. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch them close to the spot.
Throwing again on 2nd down, Evans. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off play action, Evans. And it is caught. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 30. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down,
Slants middle.
how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
Back to throw now.
Oh, yeah.
Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and a yard. Off the play fake, Evans. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. From 21 yards away. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need to.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the third quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your coach? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I play in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
That's what he's done here in this one so far. On 2nd and inches, Evans. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Back to throw. Evans. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Evans. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And the Chiefs are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
On 2nd and goal, Evans. And it's caught. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And he's got it. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Chiefs are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Chiefs offense set to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now Evans off the play fake. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nick Bosa. He's the one who runs him down, and my goodness, that is just a disastrous loss for this offense.
33.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. Off play action. Evans. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
To throw again on 2nd down, Evans. And his throw is incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
He'll try and do this himself. And he goes out right around the 39. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
This could be bad.
KC's offense ready to take over. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Evans now. Off play action. There's that man again. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Evans off the play fake. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 9. A big play there for KC. 47 yards. Looking to throw. Evans. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Nick Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational, CD. That is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Oh, well. That's fine.
49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Under pressure, they got him again.
Okay.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
It's all good.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting into midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So for the Chiefs, the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the Niners,
We're gonna see the playoff picture. Just the media, I don't give a fuck.
The Chiefs game is over, but his work isn't done yet. After a full season of playing together as a group, it's time to take stock of what this team has become since week 1.
During your great win today, what was the biggest factor that allowed you to get the job done? Everyone contributed, made big plays. You now have 9,393 passing yards on the year. How do your passing stats make you feel? I don't believe in being flashy. I believe in being honest. And I'm honestly flashy. Thank you, go Chiefs. In advance the week. Fuck yeah. Playoff picture. Boom. Boom, baby, boom. We got 1, 2, 3 in the West that are making the playoffs right now. Hell fucking yeah. 2, 1, and 1. Bro, the AFC West is just dominating everything right now. Now, if we could have had all 4 of us, bro, it'd be outrageous. But that won't, I don't think that ever will happen. I don't think that is ever allowed to happen. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, it could happen. There's always a chance for it because there's 7 of us. But it's not going to happen. Oh, and we gotta play the Raiders. So we just, I'm gonna play, but kind of feel bad
EA
for
Sports
them.
coverage of the National Football League brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go.
Alright, let's do this. Play action stretch.
Back to throw is Evans. Off play action. On the throw, running too much that time. It's incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stops it
This is
before
not
on the
good.
ground.
Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Off the play fake. Evans. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out with that first drive. I'm trying to do better here.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Evans. Oh, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Evans. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly.
Shallow cross.
A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Evans pass.
Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 3. That one caught by Rice. And he takes him down to the 10-yard line. Already, he's top 50 receiving yards in this first quarter, and he's got a first down.
First down. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Here's Evans. The quick slot caught.
Oh, my. There we go.
Rashee Rice with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
Let's go. Slants.
Here's Evans throwing to start the drive. That'll be caught by Rice. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Evans will look to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. The Chiefs had 12-3 now on the year. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Especially come back slide.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Now Evans off the play fake.
Oh?
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how it can hurt you. Yeah, the Chiefs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
First and goal.
Evans now from the gun, he'll throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, following the play here, now we've got an injury. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. Off play action. Evans. No gain on the play.
I don't know what that was.
But one of the things we talked about coming into this one is we were never going to question a fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. He hit him earlier in this 1st quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. The guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. Last time they had it, he ran it in, and he now has 12 rushing scores this season, 12 of them. Pretty impressive number. See what he can do here as they start this drive 1st and 10.
That's post.
Evans throwing to start the drive. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for number 8.
You look at this Raiders defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw is Evans. Off play action. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Gonna go.
Off the bootleg.
Oh, hell no.
Evans.
He ain't doing that shit.
Beautiful fake. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
44-yard line.
Looking to throw. Evans. Now he's going to step up and run. Evans, fast footwork. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. He'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun. Evans.
Oh, my God.
Pressure, and they go to him again. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Back to throw. Evans. He'll try and do this himself. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
He has been elusive in this first half. You see the rushing numbers for him. This defense is going to have to find some way to keep him in the pocket.
Here's Evans, throwing to start the drive. Now, in trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety.
Comes a field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's thrown for a touchdown pass, and he's run for one so far.
When you're able to watch a guy perform at a high level and do it in multiple ways, arm, legs, he really helps his team in a big way. You've got to think that they feel great about where they are in this ball game, and they feel even better about him leading their team.
Now he's hoping to put them into a better spot after this drive. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Sacked on the corner blitz by Marlon Humphrey. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And the pressure gets to him again. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Off the play fake. Evans. Work in the middle of the field. He's going to make complete. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Wilkerson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he's just going to be short here.
No,
Barely.
fuck.
Maybe by a
I
half a
challenge
foot.
that.
It'll be 4th and inches.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
I can't challenge it, motherfucker.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 2nd and 10, Evans. And the Raiders have got him.
What the fuck?
Full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Evans. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
For number 80, incomplete. 3 plays and out. It's
And out come the Chiefs now. The
This is
crowd may
only
be
the first
losing just a
half.
little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. But he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Oh, this is not good.
So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they...
Now they're a little further behind the 8-ball after the interception led to the touchdown. So a 2-score deficit here, 1st and 10.
Okay, time to quit fucking around with them. Let's do this.
Now Evans throwing to start the drive. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On play action, Evans. He'll try to pick it up himself. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
Let's go.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
We're getting our shit together.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line. Back to throw. Evans. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Complete to number 80.
They'll go for a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7.
And that will bring up 2nd down.
And 3 at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Evans. Got a man over the middle. Worthy. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders 16.
A gain of 19 yards. That's
I ain't
good
playing with
for
these guys no
Kansas
more.
City Chiefs.
Off the play fake. Evans. He's going to be
But I
sacked.
am gonna get sacked.
Back at the 23-yard line.
A loss of
Now
7
following the
yards.
sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is caught. Touchdown.
Let's go.
Kansas City. Rashee Rice. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
And now here comes Kansas City. Now, they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go-around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work on it in practice. It's called coming out session. Start the ball inside the 5, start on the 5 on the 10. They should be ready to go.
Evans now throwing to start the drive. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Xavier Worthy. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Off-play action. Evans. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Evans. He'll try to pick it up himself, and he'll get nothing out of that one. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Not good.
Chiefs offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. Evans throwing to start the drive. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Murphy.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Off the bootleg. Evans. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. We'll get this complete to Worthy. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And they'll get this down to the 10. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the 1st.
1st down.
Off the play fake. Evans. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Caught on the slant. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. From a yard out. And the Chiefs go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th.
But we're back.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter.
Here we go. Oh my.
Back to throw is Evans. Throwing to start the drive. And he gets this out just shy of the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Off-play action. Evans. He finds his man. Complete. That's Rice. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Operating from the gun. Evans. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack.
The quarterback is sacked.
Jonathan Allen
Loss of 6 yards.
busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Evans. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
God.
The Raider defense delivers a score.
That's bad, bro. I was an end zone to end zone.
And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the 4th. Here's Evans throwing after the interception. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 1. Operating from the gun. Evans. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right, safety valve, throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Okay.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Off the bootleg, Evans. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Evans.
There's the first down that we needed.
Across the 50 at the 45 in enemy
That's
territory.
good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10. He finds his man complete. That's Rice. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Second and 6 coming up. Back to throw. Evans.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
First down, Kansas City.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
But you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it from 6 yards away. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field.
Oh my God, like I said, overtime.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Come back, boom. Play action. Slide it.
A gain of 13 yards.
Now a play fake here on first down.
My old player
That is a
carried my way,
7-yard
bro.
loss. Second down now.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake. Evans. And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Probably thinking they got to be careful not to force anything here in overtime. This is 3rd and a mile right now. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Incomplete on the jump ball. Darian Porter on the coverage.
You can't have them.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Raiders, they get a rare victory. They're 4th to go with their 12 losses.
That's some bullshit.
It's on to a new week for Kansas City. And next on the schedule are the Saints. There's an aggressive secondary waiting for them, and some chance.
Alright. Let's play this game against the Saints.
It is one of the most intimidating environments in all. Sees offense ready to take over. Now Evans throwing to start the drive. Looking for Murphy, and he finds him complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They go play action here on first down. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Operating from the gun, Evans. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. First catch so far for the man who led the NFL coming into the weekend. He's got a first down. Looking to throw, Evans. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off play action, Evans. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Back to throw. Evans. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. Evans now throwing on 4th down. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Like, holy
and
shit.
Xavier Worthy standing alone with a new NFL. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with the first down. Off the bootleg, Evans. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they work this right upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Off the bootleg, Evans. He finds his man, complete. It's Rice. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Evans. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there with his 16th touchdown of the year. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's thrown a couple of touchdown passes already in this first quarter, and now looking for more as his guys begin 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Evans. He finds his man, complete. It's Rice. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. tight end over the middle.
Oh, yeah.
18 more yards there and another first down. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Off play action. Evans. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. And he's connected on a couple of touchdown passes so far, but did have the interception on the previous drive as they begin here again with a first down. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And he's had a lot of success throwing the ball here early. You see by the numbers, he's already up over 200 yards passing. Evans off the play fake. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And he's got his man on the out route. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Evans. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's a diving catch right side. The end result, 21 yards.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for Kansas City.
Operating from the gun. Evans to the goal line, but it's incomplete. A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Evans. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Xavier Worthy with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to extend their lead in the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 3rd already in this first half, as he'll try again with a first down.
Alrighty.
Off the play fake. Evans. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Off play action. Evans. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably... We get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He does have the 1 interception, Charles, but I think that's been more than offset by the 3 first-half touchdown passes.
I would agree with you. There is a blemish, but when you've thrown 3 touchdown passes to try and erase it, That's a little bit better than the ratio that all NFL coaches are seeking from their quarterbacks, and he's giving it to them.
They'll take the 3-1.
Every single time. They should have put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
On second and very short, Evans. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. Evans. And he whips that one incomplete there. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
That's a gain of 8.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Let's go.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Back to throw is Evans. Off play action. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34.
A 7-yard loss.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. And this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm. Throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're saying.
And we'll see if that continues. Throwing again on 2nd down. Evans. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
30. And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard.
So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join. Only 2 quarters.
No one cares.
Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Riley on the coverage.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Evans. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Here's Evans off the play fake. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Looking to throw. Evans. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake. Evans. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Martin Emerson. And the Saints are going to have the short field here as they'll take
This
over
is not good.
right at the 50. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And got his man complete. He's to the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rashee Rice, an 80-yard. Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. And with that last throw, the record comes into focus as he has now gone over 500 passing yards in this game alone. Now Evans, off play action. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Now he's loose again.
He's gone.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 59 yards. And the Chiefs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. Evans now off the play fake. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Evans. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Now he's going to step up and run. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 21.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Looking to throw. Evans. He finds his man. Complete. That's Rice. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an eye.
And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Xavier Worthy, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Chiefs are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Chiefs offense set to go. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. Evans throwing to start the drive. And that'll be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Off-play action. Evans. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Come on.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Evans.
He's gone.
He's going to have the first down and more than that. And down to the 27-yard line. A big play there for KC. 43 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw is Evans. Off the bootleg. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That's fine.
Second and 10 now from the 27. Looking to throw. Evans. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His 8th rushing touchdown. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
And they take a knee. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. And they will take a knee here. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
I didn't want to play like that.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Back to throw. Evans. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, We take a break.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So first and 10 now from the 30. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Throwing on second and long. Evans. This is caught. Touchdown.
That's the one.
And Xavier Worthy, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So for Kansas City, a victory in Week 18 gives...
Yep, Week 18, boom. No, they fell out in the playoffs. The Browns made the playoffs, bro. Like, come on. Well, guys, we're gonna end it there for the night. It's been a long stream, don't get me wrong, but it was fun. So, I will see y'all on the next one.